Welcome to the review of Demon Slayer latest movie, that is Kimetsu na Yaiba to the Hashira training arc. Let's begin this review. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba to the Hashira training marks the widely popular anime series' third cinematic outing. But while ufotable, gorgeously animated interpretation of Kahira Gotoge's manga deserves to be seen on the largest screen possible, To the Hashira training continues an unfortunate trend started by its immediate predecessor, 2023's To the Swordsmith's Village. Unlike the first Demon Slayer movie, Mugen Train, this isn't a standalone story, but rather a compilation of two episodes from the TV show. It takes for granted that the audience is fully caught up on the high octane adventures of Tanjiro Kamado, and despite all the visual splendor on display, this patchwork format makes for unfulfilling storytelling, divorced from its larger context. Pairing the finale of Demon Slayer's third season with the premiere of its upcoming fourth, To the Hashira training, is just very end of one story, followed by beginning of another related one. In many ways, it's good because it's two episodes of Demon Slayer, and Demon Slayer is a good show. But being dropped into a climax, seeing its big emotional payoff unfold, and then watching 30 minutes of setup for the next chapter make for a bizarre film-going experience. While we receive a very brief introduction to the other times Tanjiro has bested a demon to the Hashira training, is decidedly not for newcomers to Demon Slayer. You won't get an explanation of whom the main characters are, what relationship they have to another, what they are doing, or why they are doing. While many movies based on anime series go far too hard in the opposite direction, wasting precious time to over explain their basic tenet to the Hashira training assumes you are here to watch the new episode early and on the big screen. Honestly, that's a fair assumption, especially in Japan, where the film topped the box office during its opening weekend. It's also an assumption that immediately clear after its brief intro to the Hashira training open on a chase scene already in progress because that's where the season 3 finale begins. It doesn't explain what happened in the story to get us here or remind us who is involved. Even if it's only been a few months since you watched the Sportsman's Village arc, it's a good idea to brush up on what was happening before its conclusion. Fortunately, the episode's big moment still hits hard, assuming you know the characters, of course. Episode 1 of Hashira Training arc arrives, exposition and lore heavy, though the adaptation smartly adds an incredible sequence with the wind and snake Hashiras. This scene is brilliantly choreographed and successfully endears us to two characters who, before now, have had very little screen time. It's the obvious highlight of the episode, which contains plenty of delightful moments and intriguing revelations, but no more big showstoppers. It works excellently as a season premiere, but not quite as naturally as the second half of a movie. All the action sequence is to the Hashira training take place during the first 60% of the film. It's tempting to recommend just waiting to watch the Hashira training arc at home, but if you are a big Demon Slayer fan or a lover of animation generally, the chance to catch ufotable stunning work on the big screen or in IMAX. If you get so lucky, makes to the Hashira training arc worth heading to the theater. Demon Slayer's animation is often compared favorably to that of big budget studio. So, to watch a pair of episodes presented exactly like a big budget studio movie feels not only natural but like a genuine treat. The detail of the background, the dynamic ways in which the characters interact with their environment, and Ufotable's virtuous blending of traditional and computer animation all feel extra potent when you are able to take in very mossy, rushy single of rooftop. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba to the Hashira training works awkwardly as a movie, and it's definitely not a good starting point for newcomer to series. But for fans caught up on the anime, it's worth a watch to see such stunning animation on Mixi. The first episode of the upcoming Hashira training arc is solid, but works better as a season premiere than second half of a movie. So here I end this review video. I hope you all guys like this video, so do share and subscribe.